today. I'm walking from Seaton to Branscombe. That's the Undercliff walk, which we'll do another day now. And we are going this way along the beach. Beer, which is just over there, and then round that headland going to Branscombe, back again to the car. Here we go. Walking along the prom now, it's a bit easier walking than the pebbles over there. And well, this for about half a mile and then onto the beach. There used to be footpath along Old Beer Road at the top of the cliffs there, but I think it was about 10-15 years ago there was a big landslip and the road went. You can walk along the beach and go up to Seaton Hole at the end there. I have a feeling that might be closed due to erosion, but we'll see. If that is the case, then we have to backtrack to the chine just behind me there and go up. We go the new roadway that they've created, but hopefully we can get up at the far end. We'll see. There are some people over there. I don't know if they've come down the path or not. We'll see. And the Old Beer Road used to be up there in the long. All slipped away. I think it was 2014, I think. And then they've put all these rocks here since to try and stop any more erosion. See the original pipes there that were under the road. Touch and go now as to whether we get across before the next wave. Here it comes. There we go. That looks to be a more recent landslip. I have been told the path's open at the end, so we shouldn't have to backtrack. This path coming up now with the steps has all actually been repaired. Last time I did this walk a couple of years ago, this was all closed off. The steps had been washed away at the bottom. I see they've used some kind of concrete to repair it. You can see the Undercliff path there beyond Seaton, coming all the way around to Lyme. That was supposed to be today's walk, but I'll do that nearer spring. You get to see a bit of the wildlife. We shall now continue upwards. This must be one of the smallest art galleries I've ever seen, or that has ever existed. Whew. Bit of a steep climb. Whew. This will show me fitness. Just go up this little lane and then we actually get onto the actual beer footpath along the cliff top. Whew, I think it's coming up. I have walked this route many times before, As you can see, it's a tarmac path all the way, which makes for quite easy walking. Not much of a sea view at this point, but it does come back shortly, and we've reached the highest point, and we're now going to get round the corner, hopefully going to start dropping down into Beer. Here's Beer coming into view now. Footpath just drops gently down all the way into Beer. We shall have a little break and then head round that headland and into Branscombe. Lovely village of Beer. Very quiet today. It's the beach. We're heading up this way. There's Beer allotments. How you're supposed to get any work done with that view, I have no idea. Coming down tarmac path again, seems to be part of the way to Branscombe, and Beerhead caravan site. Oh, a little bit of me dinner while I was in Beer. The plan originally was to get a pasty, but I thought that might lie a bit heavy on the stomach, so I just had me cracker bread. Well, look at the view that way. Pretty amazing. I've actually never done this bit of path before. So it's been to Branscombe, but never walking from Beer. It's a bit of a climb again now. Oh dear. This is what annoys me. Look at that. Why? Why? Either leave it or pick it up and take it away. Don't chuck the bag in a tree. Unbelievable, some people. Choices here. You can either go down to Branscombe Beach and get to Branscombe Mouth that way, or over the cliff top. So I'm going to go down that way and then come back over that way. Both the same distance, just this one goes through the landslip going down. This is a bit more of a craggy walk. Drop down into the, I presume it's a landslip. This little lookout point up there. This is where we drop down. To the landslip. The cave over there. There's a name for that, I'm not sure what it is. I'll put a label on. We've come down from up there. We're now in the landslip, which is very, very sheltered and warm. There's a cave there. I can't remember the name. I'll put a label on it. And there's the path It was very steep further back, couldn't use the camera because it was a steep drop from one side, so ooh, quite boggy. Wow, lovely scenery, dramatic cliffs, absolutely amazing, but so sheltered in here. Can't even hear the sea because it's been a landslip. There's like a ridge on the seaward side which is keeping the wind and the noise away. As you can see, we've got the really high cliffs on that side. This is the landslip that we're in, and then we've got a ridge on that side which is what slipped down and it's keeping us sheltered. But soon we'll be coming down onto the beach. Spectacular scenery. We're just coming now to where we can see the sea again. We come out of the landslip. Absolutely stunning, well worth coming this way. I will go back the cliff top way so I get to see both routes. And then we're coming down now into the beach and along to Branscombe. Choices again here. You can go down that way and go straight onto the beach. You can stay in the landslip. I'm going to stay on the landslip because it's such spectacular scenery. We'll follow that route into Branscombe. Up steps again. Actually easier than up the steps than it is coming down. Back down again. Oh. Bloody hell, why do I always fall on steps? Sorry about that. A lot to be said for that tarmac path further back. Oh dear. Yeah, maybe the beach or the cliff path's better with me. Oh dear. Well, we're dropping down now into a little caravan and lodge site which takes us into Branscombe, and then from there we'll go back over the top without falling, hopefully. This is a lovely little site, very tropical looking. I presume they're all privately owned. Caravans and lodges. Very nice. We are dropping down into Branscombe finally. Looks like the cafe's open. I'm going to treat myself to a coffee. Swift chalet for rent, right on the beach. But would you really want to stay here? Look at that. Eroding away. Oh wow, there's some feet, 4 of them. I don't think anybody will be staying in them again. Wow. What are we going to do about that? Right. They've been well eroded. Branscombe Beach. Drink that before making our way all the way up there and over the cliff top path. And that was Branscombe with a nice cappuccino. See me on my way, and back we go towards Beer, Seaton, over the cliffs this time. Hopefully not falling. And yeah, I suppose next time I'll park at Branscombe and walk over to Sidmouth. But last time I came here was when the Napoli was still here, beached. That was 2007. So it's quite a while ago. But yeah, be back soon to do the next stage of the walk that way. This is where you've got the path going back through the site and through the undercliffs, and then we're going that way. Wow, that was one heck of a climb coming up there. I don't know how high it is, but whew. Well, that was one heck of a climb out of Branscombe. I've got my breath back now, and we're a bit of a leveler walk now across the tops, and back to Beer, which shouldn't be too bad. That, believe it or not, is the old lookout tower, which is now an Airbnb where you can stay. It's smart. Pretty amazing views. This is the point where the undercliff path starts. I went down earlier, now back on the same path, heading back to Beer, which I know is a nice gentle walk. Well, that's the path I came in on, but there is a different route back into Beer, going this way. The path deviates and comes this way. To the Beer Memorial Avenue of trees. And this is to commemorate all the soldiers, naval people and all auxiliaries that served in the First World War. There's a little story about each one of them on these plaques. And what happened to them. Back on the road now, dropping down into Beer, where we'll go straight back up out of Beer again and onto Seaton. Make sure we can get past that rocky outcrop on the beach before the tide comes in. Still think we're okay. When I retire, I want one of these allotments. And I can just sit here and look at the view. I wouldn't grow anything. Seaton Hall Cafe is shut today. It's always a nice stop off point for a coffee. And we are now going down to Seaton Hall see if we can get past on the beach. Hopefully we should have no problem. I think the tide's still out quite a bit. Here we go. That looks pretty treacherous on them cracks. Anyway, going down Gordon's Way. Never heard it called that before. Oh dear, is the tide in? Can we get past? Let's have a look. And the steps. Yay, tide's out enough to get past, no problem. Way down. We'll just make our way to the promenade over there. Back along that, back to the car. Not be much more than a mile to go. Now, working a sanded road up to film the landslip. Oh. Needs a firmware update. And it's got no SD card in it. I'll have to film that next time I come down here. Back on terra firma now, nice. Coming hard to walk on, from one end to the other. I could absolutely murder a Mr. Whippy ice cream right now, but I know there ain't going to be anywhere open to sell one. The new bridge, and this is the oldest standing concrete bridge in England. Actually an ancient monument. There you go. The oldest concrete bridge in England. The old road into Seaton, and that's the modern concrete bridge into Seaton. There's my car waiting for me.